What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I finally got these two colors together. Behind me are two 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulias, but in two different Rosso colors. Yes, two different reds that have not yet been able to put on the channel side by side because one of them debuted on the 1 of 500 model Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA and GTA M last year, or sorry, 2020, 2021-ish. And then it came out on the production lineup on the 2022 model year for the Alfa Romeo Giulia, but they came and they went so fast, I wasn't able to get both of these colors together. And today I am able to, and there's some price increases that you may want to know about for both colors. So I want to see how these compare side by side, which Rosso is better for you and better as far as the price goes. Is one worth it more than the other over the entry-level model Giulia and with the Alfa Rosso paint, with the Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce top spec trim and the Rosso Etna paint? Let's check it out. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, because when you subscribe, I get more opportunities, it grows the channel, and I can get more beautiful Alfa Romeo Giulias like these 2023 models behind me here today. Now, this is not going to be a full in-depth video of the Giulia Veloce and Giulia Sprint, as I've already released in-depth videos on these two models for 2023, so make sure you go check those out as well. Really, what I wanted to do is put these two colors side by side. I've never had them, together before, and it's really cool to see the different contrast between the two. All right, so head to head, on our left-hand side, we have the entry-level model Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint. The starting price is $43,950, which is an increase from the previous model year. Now you're looking at a total price for this model with all the options at $47,445. Now on the other side, well, you have the 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce, the top trim spec for the normal lineup. Now the Extrema models will technically be a top trim, but they are special editions. Now this base price starts at $45,990, which is also another increase, both increasing by $600. And you're looking at a total price with options on this car at $52,685. Now both models do get a 4-year, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper and powertrain warranty. I know there's some confusions with the other videos, but we have misprinted stickers, which we probably still have today on these models. But with that said, take a look at these two paints. All right, guys, so check out Alfa Rosso, the standard color for the model year 2023. Now, it was a standard color in the previous model years, but for 2021 and before, it was a free standard color along with Alpha Black and Alpha White. Now, in 2023, it's a little bit more expensive. 2022, it became a $330 paint, and I will tell you how much this cost when we break down the sticker in 2023. So it went up, just to let you know, spoiler alert. But with that said, this is a glossy red paint job. So nothing too crazy, just gloss red, you know, shiny. I mean, it's basically just a normal red you would find on any other red car, but I mean, it's Alfa specific. So I mean, at the same time, Alfa Romeo does red very well. There's just not much to upplay with this color red. It's a great looking car. I mean, it's a great looking red, obviously. But when you have something next to it, like the Rosso Etna, it's kind of hard to hype it up a bit. Now, some people might not like the deep red there. Some people might like the brighter, glossy red here. And that's completely fine, because this is something that you should definitely buy. I love this color, and if it were up to me, I would more than likely have an Alfa Romeo in red. So having two reds to choose from this year, well, that's a great thing. Now, Rosso Etna. This one was a mixed bag when we first saw it, because it took the place of Rosso Competizione. That was a tri-coat red. This is a metallic red, and this red looks very good. I mean, just take a look at the deep texture of it. It really brings out the lines of this Alfa, and I really just love the flake on it. I mean, check it out. It's a stunner, that's for sure. Biggest thing for me is just seeing it sparkle in the sun. Now, outside of the sun, it's definitely like a close to, I want to say like a candy apple, like burgundy kind of look. I don't know. It's like outside of the sun, it's a little different. I don't want to say that it doesn't look as good. It's just it doesn't show off the way it does in the sun. I think that this color is just something else. Now, with that said, this color is not available on the Sprint. You cannot get this on the Sprint. Rosso Etna will only come on the Veloce. Now, if it's excluded from the Extrema models, I'm not exactly sure. I think it is. I think it's Veloces only. It was last year. And I think that's the same thing for this year. So no Sprint or TI models for the Giulia. Yeah, only on the Veloce models. So with that said, if you ever see these paint colors, which you probably won't see too many of them, it's going to be on the high-spec Veloce trim. So this is a good way to kind of put them side by side so you can see, well, if I really want that paint, do I want to get up to a Veloce model? And another thing to think about is the wheels. These wheels only come on Veloce models, Giulias. So with that said, you're going to have these wheels if you get a Veloce. All right, so do you like these wheels against this paint? All right, do you like the red caliper being a gloss red and not matching the Rosso Etna? This red matches this red more from the caliper to the color of the car. So again, these are things that, you know, I've always wanted to put these side by side so you guys can see them for yourself and kind of help make that decision on if it's worth going up to this car just for this color. All right, you guys gotta let me know if it's worth it, and then I'll break down the price of this color too, because you gotta add that cost of the actual color. So yeah, I mean, I love it. I'm gonna do a quick spin around so you guys can see it at all angles, and maybe you can see it on the darker side to where the sun isn't, so you can kind of tell what I meant, but it's like a darker color. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can kind of tell. It looks like a candy kind of apple color. It looks, I don't know, I don't want to say like a lot richer, but the sun definitely brightens it up and gives it a different kind of flake and speck and look to it. Yeah, look at them both on the shadow side, and you can kind of tell. But the tri-coat Rosso Competizione is no longer. This took its place, and this was already special being on the Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA and GTA-AM. So, you know, we didn't think we'd be able to really get it because we don't get those cars here in the United States. But when they brought this color over, I mean, obviously everybody was ecstatic to be able to see it in person and decide on if they wanted it or not. So I'm gonna let you guys decide between the two. If I get up close to, kind of do like a view here, we can kind of see the flake. Now these cars are both dirty. I'm gonna give you that. They're not clean yet. They haven't been through PDI. So I wanted to get them out to you because I'm sure this is gonna go in the showroom right away. If it's not sold right away. So I want to show it to you guys in the sun and in the shade so you can see it in different aspects before it got put away. So I had to come out here before it was actually ready. But now you guys can kind of see how everything looks together. But all right, you guys, so I have both stickers here for the 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulia Veloce and the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint. So the entry-level model, as I told you guys, started at $43,950, and after options is at $47,445. Now, the additional options, well, $400 for that Alfa Rosso paint. It was $330 last year. It was free the year before that. So that's what you're looking at. 18-inch dark turbine wheels, $1,500, and then your $1,595 destination. And again, that 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty. Now, on the Veloce side, again, we talked about the price, $45,990. And again, both of these went up $600 on the starting price. All right. And then after the additional options, let me move that over a little bit, and the $1,595 destination charge, you're looking at $52,685. All right. So the paint, Rosso Etna, has gone up as well, $300 at $1,500. It used to be $1,200. Still less expensive than the Rosso Comp. The Rosso Comp was $2,200, but again, that was a tri-coat paint versus this metallic paint. All right, then you have your Veloce package, which is $3,600, which gives you all the goodies here. Just make sure you guys zoom in there so you guys can see it, or pause the video so you can see everything there, like the wheels and the sport leather seats, everything like that. All right, so then you look at that with the 4 years, 50,000 mile bumper to bumper, and you have to decide, because again, the Veloce comes with red calipers again. So you can only get The Veloce with these 19-inch sport wheels and red calipers comes standard with that. So if you want this paint, it's going to be against the red calipers. You're not going to see this paint against black calipers unless you can option it out that way. I'm not exactly sure how Alfa Romeo will let you configure it, but as you can see with the Veloce package, it comes with the 19-inch sport 5-hole wheels and the gloss red calipers. So is that a deal breaker for you guys, having the red on red that doesn't match? So again, these are important questions to ask yourself before you decide to jump into these. So all the options and stuff, I'm just gonna go over this very quickly because I've done this a couple times for you guys in the other videos. I really want to focus on the paint today. So that's for the Veloce, and then for the Sprint, everything that comes standard. All right, camera focus, camera focus. All right, there you go. All right, so between the two, all right, you know one's $1,500, you know one $400. You know one you have to get on the Sprint or TI model, to where the other you have to get on the Veloce model. So again, which one are you looking at between Alfa Rosso and Rosso Etna? Now, per usual, real quick here at Alfa Romeo Daytona Beach, I got to get the lighting for you guys, all right? So you can see the bi-xenon headlamps and how they look against the two paints, all right? Turn signals as well, all right? And the full-time running LEDs. Remember that these will be changed out, hopefully by the 2024 model, where we will have full tri-LED adaptive lights for the headlights. Not sure if the rear lights are changing. And we also know that the digital dash is coming and Uconnect 5 on the infotainment. So last year you'll see these like this, but I want to know, how does it all look to you? All illuminated, lit up, and in full glory. All right, guys, so which was your favorite? The Alfa Rosso, which is increased by $70 to be $400, or the Rosso Etna, which is an increase of $300 to be $1,500. Which paint are you choosing on the entry-level Giulia Sprint or the top trim Veloce? Let me know which one you think is better and worth the money that you would get down in the comments below. Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. When you give the video a like, it helps get it up in the rankings. More people can see it, and we can have a bigger discussion on these new 2023 Alfa Romeo Giulias and the colorways side by side, red versus red. Now, with that said, if you guys want to help further support the channel, always check the links down in the description below. I have a one-time link donation from our PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and my Patreon, just in case you guys want to donate an extra $1 or $2 to the channel. All right, I appreciate that extra love that you guys do give. And you guys can check me out on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, see everything I'm posting. Ferrari, Maserati, Alfa Romeo, and Fiat that doesn't make it here to the channel. And check out the merch. I got stickers, Kango hats, fanny packs, backpacks are popular for back to school. So if you guys want to check out the merch, you can do so as well. Now, with that said, you guys make sure to subscribe, but click that notification bell so you don't miss one video. And you guys be blessed, have a great day, and we will talk to you guys in the next Ron's Rise video. Peace.